So about 2 years ago this week, I walked out my front door, came to about this spot in my yard, and I recorded a video message. And if you can remember back to March of 2020, it was a time where the world was starting to unravel a little bit. We were being introduced to this term pandemic. There was a point in time where we thought that the world ran out of toilet paper. And it was a time of fear and frustration and sorrow and anger and a lot of unknown. And for many people, probably a feeling of being overwhelmed and powerless to do anything about what was happening. I'm not a huge fan of that feeling. So I decided to do something about it. I made a video that I hope would encourage and inspire, because those were kind of precious commodities at that point in time. Now, my video skills were kind of basic, but I edited it and sent it out to friends and family. And people liked it. So I made another. So 2 years later, here we are, and things have changed. The world is different. Better or worse, kind of depends on your perspective, but definitely different. The wooden lot that I filmed in front of back on that first video is now a construction site, as you can see. My video skills got a little bit better, and I actually would go on to make 13 videos in that series I called PME, Positive Messages of Encouragement. And enough that I started my own YouTube channel with a bunch of other things. Back then in March of 2020, I was inspired to make that video, and I'm still inspired to do that sort of stuff. So I decided, well, why not talk about that? Talk about what inspires me. So over the course of the next few weeks, I'll put together a series of videos that'll share just that, the things that inspire me. And maybe it'll inspire you, and maybe it won't, but maybe at a minimum, it'll make you think about and remind yourself of those things that inspire you. Because I think it's important from time to time to reflect on those sources of inspiration. I mean, those are the things that pick us up. Those are the things that nudge us forward. Those are the things that get us across the finish line. And perhaps most importantly, those are the kinds of things that nurture and sustain our resilience. So join me over the next few weeks as we look at the things that inspire us. You can hit subscribe, you can follow, or just check back to this space. We'll start off next week with episode 1 of What Inspires Us.